Alright, welcome back.
Welcome back.
So,
We are playing Zelda.
You're getting frozen today.
Frozen today!
Frozen today!
I need to drink a frozen potion. I don't want that one. I want...
You know, I know we were talking about more serious things a second ago, but I want to just get a little unhinged for a minute. Are you willing to engage in my unhingedness for a minute?
I don't think I have a choice, do I?
No. So, a while ago I was playing this, let's call it a not safe for work game. I was playing a not safe for work game a little while ago during April Fool's, and they were having an April Fool's event. And I was like, oh, that's neat. So they added a bunch of characters to that game. One of the characters they added was
Mr. Freeze?
Was an old internet meme about two Futanari girls. And, like, if I showed you the image, you would be like, oh.
Oh.
It's like an old internet reference. It's like an old 4chan / like Wikipedia like meme from back in the day.
Excellent.
Because I believe it related to the wiki article on like Futanari, and they had their image on the site to explain what Futanari was.
Of course.
So someone made them characters in the game that you could play against, and every character has their own dialogue and conversation.
Is this
and
that
stuff.
game you've told me? I remember playing at one point, and you guys showed me.
Yeah, it's the poker,
poker
one.
one?
Yeah, it's the poker one. And funny, dude, that game is fucking hilarious.
Funny.
But I'm playing it. It's the April Fool's event, so I'm playing all the like April Fool characters just to see what the new dialogue is and all the characters for shits and giggles. And fucking I'm playing their character, and they finally have a line where they're just like, blah blah blah. No, they're like, the character's like, no, I don't have balls. You don't need balls to create cum. The balls are just they're like, the balls are just there to create cum. The lubricant part of it comes from the prostate. And I laughed, and then I went, wait, that actually is true, isn't it? Hold on. Like, I had like a whole existential crisis for a moment where I was like, wait, hold on, that's right. That's not even a joke, that's just accurate. So yeah, it's like, and I just wanted to bring that up because of the fact that it was just like, it's like the balls only make cum, they don't make the other stuff, and I was just like, wait a minute. Wait a minute, hold on, that's right.
That checks out.
So yeah, I just wanted to bring that up because it was a funny moment for me where I was just like, this like, funny joke. Wait a minute, that's not a joke, that's true. Anyways.
Human body's weird.
Absolutely. Now let's talk more about the Nintendo Switch.
The Nintendo Switch 2, a lot of people are like, I don't want it, but it's still sold out immediately. And then people are like, oh, we can't satisfy all of these pre-orders, so they've canceled people's pre-orders.
Yup. Oh my god, speaking of fucking crazy things that are happening right now, this is something I, like, just found out about and was like, I guess it is happening. So you know how, people are, well, let's just say, companies and people as a whole are finally over woke nonsense?
Yes.
So, one of the poster childs of woke nonsense, Marvel Comics,
yes, just
released a swimsuit issue for their Marvel female characters.
Yep. And
I went, oh Jesus Christ, is it actually over? Are we finally done with this shit? Like, is this a one-off thing, or like, or are we done? Like, what the like, is it happening? Is it finally happening?
It's a little crazy, man. Because
Marvel's been ruining their comics for like ever now with just horrible writing and woke agenda nonsense. But like, then they're like, because empowering someone, I'm sure.
I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I like a good woke agenda as much as the next person. I mean, so not very much.
I'm fine with woke things being in media. I'm not fine with it being bad.
Tell me how you really feel.
So, like, that's kind of their problem, is that it's usually just so fucking shit.
Well, I don't know if you know about this, but so Marvel Rivals, right?
Mm-hmm.
People keep like getting butthurt about how the costumes are way too sexualized and blah blah blah. And it's just like, are you fucking serious?
Yep.
Are you fucking serious?
Oh, they are serious.
Do you know what the fuck? This is like tame compared to what some of these characters are drawn as.
They did that with... Derek, you just went right off.
Oh, I know. I wanted to do this cave.
I was just funny because I was like, man, he just walked
right
off the cliff. There was no hesitation at all. He was like, I'm going for it.
Yeah. But nah, dude, it's insane because actually I don't think I needed to be in here at all. I don't think there's anything in here.
No.
But no, it is funny because it's like, what the fuck was her name? Like Emma Frost.
Emma Frost, yeah.
And like they draw her like fucking crazy.
It was funny because
of how horny they make that character look.
I can't remember if they were bitching about Emma Frost or if they were bitching about the evil version of Invisible Girl.
Yeah.
But they were like, they drew her, she's way too overly sexualized, and I was just like, oh no, this is tame. This is actually they actually covered her up a lot compared to how she looks in the original comic.
Yeah, I found that very funny because I was just like, compared to what she has been drawn as before,
yeah,
she is tame.
Yeah, I was like, this shit. I'm like, this is not even remotely as bad as they could have gone. But like, that's when comics were good. Now they're like, they exist. Comic book. Okay, I've said this before, but I stand by this. The comic book industry is the perfect example of why gatekeeping is not only a good thing, but necessary in some cases.
Yeah.
Because they ruined the comic industry pretty much overnight. The comic industry went from being like this big seller to like something that people were just like, they wouldn't finish a Marvel movie and they're like, yeah, it's based off the comic, and they're like, there's comics? Like,
there's a lot of comics that are like, this is really fucking stupid.
Oh, there's like tons of them.
But like,
I mean, they just got so much worse over time. Like, and a lot of it is because of just not... My favorite one to point to is always Iceman. Iceman is like the epitome of like what not to do with your characters. I don't... You're probably relatively familiar with Iceman from the X-Men, right?
Do you mean one of the Omega mutants that is one of the most powerful mutants in the entire world?
Yeah, depending on who's writing it.
Yeah.
It's either that or he's comic relief.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Iceman, he's a pretty straightforward character. He has ice powers. He's a very strong mutant. He's been on the X-Men team for fucking ever. He's always been pretty straightforward. Has a pretty notable girlfriend for a little while, depending on, who wrote it and when it was being written. And
he's gay.
Yeah, and then they were just like, he's gay. And not only is he gay, he's also incestuous with his younger version of himself from time travel. And I'm just like, man, gatekeeping was necessary, man. We really needed gatekeeping for comics.
What's funny about that, right, is, that's not even gay. That's just being so egotistical you're into yourself.
No. He started out as gay, and then when a younger version of himself came to the future, he then became incestuous with himself, which is extra fucked up because he's then incestuous with a minor version of himself. And I'm just like, who the fuck is writing this, and how are they still employed?
What's funny about it is there are some people who do, they'll make the fan comics.
Yeah.
The doujins.
Here's the thing.
But for Spider-Man,
yes.
What they do with Spider-Man is they have Spider-Man fucking another version of Spider-Man, but is a woman. And I'm like, that's very confusing.
Listen, all of this is fine if it was a fan doujin. But it's not. It's the official Marvel comic being released to the public as canon story.
Koji is almost at the top. Koji hasn't come here for a long time.
Coney will rub one out on top of mountain where no one will
Koji! Huh? Is that Big Brother? Oh, Nietzsche!
Yo, he's ripped.
He is certainly Big Brother. Hey! Condi has missed you. It has been so lonely around here. Why are you running away? Where are you going? Hey! Hey! Listen!
Yeah.
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 Oh, man.
Waypoint has been recorded.
But yeah, the comic book industry is now my go-to example when people were like, gatekeeping is bad, and then I go, are you sure about that? Because I have a lot of examples where gatekeeping would have been very helpful.
And there's some things that are like, yes, gatekeeping will destroy hobbies.
No,
things.
people have the wrong impression of gatekeeping. People think gatekeeping is just like, oh, you're a girl, that means you can't enjoy this because you're a girl. When really what gatekeeping actually is people going, no, you can't change this because that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Like, there's one thing about, like, gatekeeping, like, hobbies. Like, Chris, we'll use Magic the Gathering as an example. It has gotten much worse since before, but,
yeah, it sure has.
When, at one point it was, okay, this is Magic the Gathering. That's not bad. And now it's, this is Magic the Gathering. Oh, I want to get into Magic the Gathering. Don't fucking get into Magic! Sorry, I'm a neck breather over here. And now it's, Magic the Gathering has gone woke and destroyed its image.
Honestly, I'm surprised it took as long as for people to notice as it did.
That is really bad. Who put the stamp rally on Hanju Mountain of all places? You did.
Yeah. That was like...
Who? Me? Who else? It is truly uplifting to pluck a stamp in the place with all this silvering snow. But now, my stamp has been swallowed up, even in the dark place that plucked that badly. You can't have this place all to yourself, dark stuff. Spit it out. It's so cold. It's too cold for this. But I'd like to really have my stamp rally back.
Man, stamp rally is so whiny for someone who makes me travel around the world collecting stamps.
I want to kill him.
Yeah. But no, like, you know, gatekeeping is a good thing. That's all I'm saying. Is gatekeeping usually a good thing? I was talking to a friend of mine a long time ago now, but I'm sure you're aware of the whole, like, people go to conventions and they dress up as characters.
Yes.
And, like, that was also used as, like, a gatekeeping thing where people would be like, oh, these girls would dress up in these costumes, and then guys would be upset that they dressed up in the costume, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, but, like, that's never the full story. You know what I mean? Like, it's always, like, oh, they did it, and then they were just salty because it was a woman dressing up in their thing, even though they didn't know anything about it. And I'm like, well, wouldn't you be salty, too, if you were, like, what's your favorite thing, Derek? Give me a quick, like, what's your favorite video game?
Let's just use Devil May Cry for an example.
Alright, well, that's mine, but okay.
Yeah, we'll use that as an example.
But, like, if you're super into Devil May Cry, and you're a big fan of Devil May Cry, and you see someone cosplaying as Devil May Cry, you would assume they're also a fan of Devil May Cry, right?
Yes.
And then you go up to them and you're like, oh, Devil May Cry, fan of Devil May Cry? And they're like, no. You'd be like, what the fuck?
Well, we'll use this as an example. It would be like somebody dressing up, we'll use Spy X Family as an example.
Yeah.
Somebody dressing up as Yor from that one, that's the woman,
yeah,
the mother, and they have no idea, they've never watched the show.
Yeah, it's the same thing. But, like, people use that as an example as gatekeeping, where they're like, oh, they're gatekeeping because they're upset that they dressed up as them. I'm like, no, people are upset because they're pretending to be a part of the hobby and the fan base, and then when they find out they're not, they're annoyed because it's like, why are you doing this then? If you don't know anything about it.
Yeah, why are you dressed up as this character if you don't know this character?
Yeah, it's like, that's just... Like, don't get me wrong, if people can dress up however they want. This is just a stupid example, but that is my point, is it's like, I get why people are upset by stuff like that, because it's inherently, like... It feels like you're just using the fan base for the money, essentially. Or the views, or whatever you're doing.
Exactly what big game companies will do?
Yes, exactly. Exactly what big game companies do, by the way. Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
But, like, it's very, like, no shit, you know what I mean? Like, but that was my entire point to him, was just, like, was just like, yeah, of course people are gonna be annoyed by stuff like that. It's essentially the equivalent of going over to someone and being like, yeah, I know nothing about this, but like, fuck you, I'm gonna take advantage of it anyways.
It would be like, we'll use this as an example.
It just refreezes.
It's like military partners using the rank of military people.
Yeah.
To an extent. That's not entirely accurate analogy, but it is similar.
That's more bad.
Yeah, that's really fucked up, and you should not do that.
That's more bad than someone just being a goofy anime character.
Your partner can lose their fucking rank if you do that shit. So like, don't do that shit.
Yeah.
You are not your partner's rank. Mm-hmm. Which there are tons of people who try to do that, and then it's just like, no.
Yeah.
But
it's like, yeah.
Yeah. Your husband is the general. You are not the general, Karen.
Mm-hmm. Dude, facts. But
his friend shared some power with him.
Nice. Not enough to get another try, though. Fucking worthless to me.
Try. Let's go back to the world.
But yeah, so I don't know. Everything. My point of this statement is that everything has nuance, and not all gatekeeping is bad. Is essentially what I'm getting at. Sometimes it's absolutely necessary.
Oh, I see things. My poor stamp stick before tragedy struck. I'm not even dressed right. No sleeves. There's a rally look. Not that I'm ruined. Look. Oh, it's you again. Wait. Oh, the dark stuff. It's gone. My stand is back. I don't fucking care anymore.
Hey, man. He's talking. He's such an important character.
Fucking stamp. Go rally. We're about to see him again, so...
Stamp him a go-go, baby.
No, we didn't see him again. Oh, I'm shocked.
No, you only do when you finish a book arc, not when you get a sticker.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
A stamp. It's a stamp, not a sticker. He would fucking kill me if he do.
He would kill you. Right, I need to do, I think, is it this one? Yes.
Oh yeah, that's where I was originally going with that, is so Marvel Comics released a fucking swimsuit issue of their comic with all the girls, and I was like, huh. Maybe it is over. I don't think it is, but like, maybe it is over. Nice.
I'm not dealing with it. You can get a heart piece if you bring it over to a certain space.
I see.
But we're not dealing with that right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because, we have to go do some stamp rally.
Damn fucking right, dude. I'm stamp rallying it up. Yeah.
But yeah, so maybe work stuff is done?
I mean, probably not, but it's a step forward, right? Any day now. Speaking of, like, old woke stuff, I don't know when I'd ever actually get a chance to talk about this, besides if we ever actually play the game, which it probably might never happen, because, like, it's one of those games that no one played, because who fucking cares?
Which is?
There's a game called Remember Me.
Yes, I Remember Me.
No, you don't. No one does. But it was made by the same people who made Life is Strange. It's what they made before Life is Strange, essentially, was Remember Me.
Yeah, I Remember Me.
But at the time, it was during the, like, start of the, like, super annoying woke movement in video games that didn't last super long because video gamers don't like losing. So we put up way more of a fight than the comics industry did, or the movie industry did. But I just remember at the time, because there was that huge... Anita Sarkeesian just made her stupid video that made no sense, right? About how women were not represented in games. We made, like, a whole episode talking about it way back when the show was created. But the reason I bring this up is because there was this big movement of, like, getting more women diversity in video games and all this stuff and blah blah, just mad chillin'. But they added, what's the fucking, they had interviews with people at the time, and they were all really weird, right? they had an interview for like Unity, Assassin's Creed Unity, where they were just like, "Why can't you play as a female character?" And I'm like, "Wow, that's the most loaded question I've ever heard." And it came out of fucking nowhere. And then he like had to fumble an answer, and then he like did, and then fucking
what's that? Condi? Condi got punched.
He got punched.
Big brother, what happened? Condi thought Big Brother had come home. He finally caught up with him. And then he knocked poor Condi down. Are you okay? Don't worry, Condi can brush off an avalanche. Just surprised, that's all. But you don't seem like your normal self. Condi doesn't feel like his normal self. I don't understand, Condi. Why did he do that? You were waiting for him for so long. Maybe Condi wasn't good like Condi was supposed to be. Good? What do you mean? On the day he left, Big Brother said, "Be good, Condi." Something after that, Dad became one with the stars, and Condi has been all alone. Condi has been waiting for Big Brother to come home all this time. This long time. And lately, Condi has been thinking, what if Big Brother never comes home because Condi wasn't good? Condi, he's dead. So Condi, he's been trying his hardest to be really, really good. Thinking Big Brother will come home and all. I see. What will you do? Will you go after him? Well, Condi did go see Big Brother go north from here. But Condi isn't going to be chasing after him. Being knocked down once was enough. Condi doesn't know what else Condi can do. Sorry, Zelda and Tri. Condi will think here by himself for a while. I don't know about you, but people who talk in the third person, I get very confused reading how they talk.
Chris has no idea what you mean.
I don't understand. Derek does not understand either. It is very annoying to read that stuff, though.
I talk in the first person, but only when I'm getting amped.
Yes. Yes, you do. You do talk in the third person sometimes.
I do. It's very specific. Has to be very... It's usually if people are trying to fuck with Chris. Like, Chris needs to get involved. But... But yeah, it's moral of my story, though, before I got sidetracked, was that they did this interview for Remember Me, where they were like, no one would publish our game because we wanted a female protagonist, and they all wanted to change it, and we refused to change it, and so no one wanted to publish our game, which is why we feel very great about Square Enix publishing our game without us making any changes. And I'm like, okay, well, there's two problems with this statement. Number one, you said no one would let you do this, and now you have it being published by a studio that's letting you do this. So clearly you didn't ask everyone. So your own statement is a lie. First off. Second off, maybe they said that because they didn't think it would sell very well. And guess what that game did?
Didn't sell very well.
Funny how that works.
Yeah. Footprints. Those must be Condi's brother. He must have gone this way.
Those aren't just any footprints. Those are big boy footprints.
Those are Yeti footprints. I sense my friends inside the rift. We're getting close. Okay, can we just fucking...
I've been searching for fucking Bigfoot my entire adult life, and let me tell you what.
Yes.
I'm gonna find that skunk ape, and I'm gonna fucking cut his feet off and put him in a museum.
Really?
They'll remember my name as the man who found the skunk ape.
Not Bigfoot?
That's what Bigfoot is, but in Florida. He's the skunk ape, because he smells like a skunk.
Ah.
Yeah.
I see. That's pretty dumb.
I mean, what's really dumb is the fact that there's multiple Bigfoots sighted all across the world with different names, and yet he's still not been found.
It's almost like Bigfoot is big.
Yes, Derek. Those are indeed words that were said.
I love saying the stupidest shit to you sometimes, just for the wall factor.
Yeah, fair enough.
But no, there's like it is genuinely like thought that it's not Bigfoot, it is a Sasquatch, and there is an entire species of them.
Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Chupacabra, no, not Chupacabra, Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Yeti, Skunk Ape are just all the same thing with different names.
Yeah. Pretty much.
But it really does make you wonder, Derek. One of them's got to be real, right? Because how would so many people see pretty much the exact same thing across so many different regions of the planet?
No, I just remembered a movie that they made.
Mm-hmm.
The Man Who Killed Hitler and Bigfoot.
Well, yeah.
Yep, it's got a Sam Elliott, I believe, as the male lead. Which I'm like, of course. The guy who looks like my father.
Yeah. Yes, he does. With that, we're going to have to pick this up in the next part. We'll see you guys then. Peace.